Yo, what's going on, everybody? D Reviewer back. I know I've had quite a bit of a layoff here. I haven't been posting much. Had a couple things going around, but I'm back in the mix here. I'm here for the official The Batman review. Just finished seeing the movie. If you have not seen the movie, please click off of this video and go see it. I'm not going to go too in depth because one, like I said, for those, if you haven't seen my first video, and I kind of described a little bit as far as things that I like, things that I'm into. One of the things that I touched on, I was never big on comics. Never big on comics. Everything that I know of from whether it's DC or Marvel is strictly coming from what I've seen on televisions, through the video games, maybe even through word of mouth, through friends who might be a little bit more educated than I am. But back to the Batman. I thought this movie was excellent. I thought it was great. My only gripe with the movie runs about 2 hours and 56 minutes long. They could have capped that movie off around 2:15, 2:20. I thought, based on what we saw, what the movie was about, it went on a little bit too long. They dragged it, and you could feel that they were dragging it too. But I didn't mind that. And sorry guys, I'm driving. Like I said, I'm doing this review from the car. So again, they dragged a bit of the movie, but I thought it was still great. Loved Zoe, Catwoman. I love the entire cast, but let me tell y'all something. Paul fucking Dano. One, okay, so a lot of us, as we mentioned, as we can see just based off of the trailer, we knew they weren't gonna go back to like the Jim Carrey Riddler with the bright green suit. You know what I'm saying? It was just, they weren't doing that. They were doing a darker Riddler. I thought Paul Dano was magnificent. The voice, he even had like this little sadistic laugh. And again, if you have not watched this video, please get off of it. For those who are tuning in again, just going over to Batman here, make sure to click the subscribe button, like the video. But going back to what I was saying about Paul Dano, his sarcastic, his little menacing little laugh, I love all that. Now, at the end of the movie, I'm pretty sure that's who I thought it was, because he ended up getting captured. Batman doesn't believe in killing, and the person who he's next to in the cell, that had to have been Joker, right? There was no other really DC villains that I personally know of that I can think of that has a laugh. And the reason why I guess I'm somewhat questioning it, we've had a lot of Jokers, a lot of guys play the Joker, and whomever this is supposed to be, if in fact that was the Joker, and I'm pretty sure it was a little different. But eventually, the more you keep hearing the laugh, it was a little small exchange between the two of them. But I love it. I did hear some, not a lot of criticism about the movie, as far as like bad criticism. I think what a lot of people were forgetting about this was, okay, if everything that they said was true, this is year 2 Batman. Okay? He's still dealing with, obviously, the pain of the loss of his parents. In this movie, which another thing that you're gonna see, he didn't have that strong bond with Alfred as we always saw, whether it's through, other past Batman movies, even the cartoons. Him and Alfred's bond was solid. And in this one, it's like, yeah, he's there, but he doesn't quite trust him. He threw that like, you're not my father. There was some bitterness and resentment towards Alfred, I felt like. But again, going back, and I know I kind of, went off to what I was originally going to say, but the reason I feel like people, for the ones who did not like this movie, you got year 2 Batman, still dealing with grief. And now that infamous line that we all loved in the trailer, I'm vengeance, it makes more sense to me. I'm vengeance is because, again, he's still new as Batman. He's still looking for, vengeance, vindication. He wants to find out who killed his parents. He's still trying to find his way. He's not that Bruce that we've seen, that likes to, party and be with, multiple women. This is a broken Bruce. It's the beginning of what we know as Batman and Bruce Wayne. So now that infamous line, I'm vengeance, makes more sense. And he touched on that towards the end of the movie, how, after the city was basically flooded and stuff like that, he talked about how the people, needed some type of hope, how he needed to become something more. So, something more, I'm vengeance is eventually going to become I'm Batman. He's going to eventually stand for something more. So, overall, oh goodness, I just love the movie. This is just the first of many. I just can't wait to see what they have lined up next for this Batman, hopefully franchising series. I like Robert Pattinson. I thought he did a pretty good job. My last thing that I will say before I go, for those of you, sorry about that, work badge and stuff. For those of you, and I've seen some comments, those of you who have had the nerve to say that Ben Affleck's Batman was better than Robert Pattinson's, you're tripping. Those Batman movies that he played sucked ass. That's my opinion. I'm not going to go into too deep of a detail, as I don't even feel like going into those movies, the Batman, Superman movies. They were trash. I did not like him as Batman. Robert Pattinson, I thought was solid. I was just very pleased, more than pleased. I really, really liked the movie, and yeah. So you guys make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the movie. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button. I am going to be bringing you guys some more content. Again, sorry for the delay, but hell yeah, man, it was a good movie. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next review.